You alright? Jellies. Fuck. Jellies. Fuck.
Oh, my nose really stinks. My nose is being eroded by the salt water. Basically, just wanted to do a very quick vlog, just to show you that it's not all sunshine and dolphins. And sometimes you have to put on a cold, clammy wetsuit, go and swim some cold, hard miles in the Irish Sea. It's not pleasant, but it's necessary. Okay, now I'm ready. Morning. That is what I look at first thing in the morning, and that is what I'm going to be swimming in for the next few hours.
You know, we've had such good weather. There's been loads of footage of like sunshine and playing with whales, and actually, you know, it's not harder. Next bit of prep. So here's nighttime swim buoy. It's a bit bigger than the daytime swim buoy, just to be sure we got everything Ross needs. So light goes magnetised onto the top, so Ross becomes an official vessel. A couple of bananas strapped on so that he knows where his stuff is. We don't have to throw in bananas in the dark. Tracker, so the satellite transponder, so that his position is going out to the world, so we know where he is. We also put in a flare, a handheld AIS transponder, which is an emergency personal beacon, and another electronic flare. So he's got means of communication and a kind of emergency kit of his own with him as well.
This is my worst nightmare, swimming in the dark. Ross is the green light over there.
Yeah, Ross.
Thanks, boys.
Well done, mate. A massive swim.
What happened? Jellyfish.
The jellyfish fell out. Like, you just can't see anything.
So scary, isn't it?
So at least there's a bit of warning
Yeah.
when you can see them.
Yeah.
Whereas it is like you can't see your hand in front of your face.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Doing so well. Just you know, like after all the sunshine and dolphins and whales and everything, we're back into what the reality is of you know, dark, cold nights and the actual grind of doing it. Good night's work, I reckon. You'll be pleased you did it in the morning.
Wow, just finished a night swim tonight. It was pretty brutal, it was cold, I'm not gonna lie. However, it was a big one because since we left Wales, that's been 3 days, and we've now swum over 100 miles, so that's 160 kilometres in 3 days, which is a Great British Swim record. The records are tumbling, but like I said last week, you just don't know how long this is gonna take. Well, it was 100 miles in 3 days this week. I know next week it could be 20, it could be less. You know, you just don't know. It's not up to me, that's up to the ocean. But the one thing that I am in control of is how long I spend swimming in the water and whether I'm going to make those 2 tides throughout the day. So 2 6-hour tides, day and unfortunately night at the same time. The night swims are horrible, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. That period where I put on that cold, clammy wetsuit and I have to walk all the way down the net and then sort of just dip my toe in the water, and that is the longest 3-meter walk I've ever walked in my life. And the worst part is that's not even the worst part, because as soon as I'm in the water, my long-lasting feud with the jellyfish continues. I don't know what I'm being stung by, and that's what makes it even worse. If I could see, at least I could get back on the boat and I could say, Matt, you know, I think that was a compass jellyfish, I think that was a blue bottle. But I don't know. We have to diagnose what stung me, where it stung me. I didn't study marine biology at uni or anything, but in the 50 days I've spent at sea getting stung in the face, there's certain things that I've learned. I'm becoming a reluctant jellyfish expert. So let me share with you the various stages of a jellyfish sting. This starts with number one. You've been hit. Okay, you've taken a sting to the face, you stop the swim, and you assess the situation.
You alright? Jellies.
Jellies.
Number two, you get back to the boat, you seek help, you get a hot flannel, slap it on the face.
Let's have a look then, see how bad it is.
This is Carling for the North Coast Guide radios for the sea area forecast. Carling.
Just basically there, a little bit there.
So your lower lip looking quite. Yeah.
Stage number three, you sit there, you wait for the pain to ease, and you basically assess what sort of jellyfish sting it was.
That's just not going away. The other ones go away. That's not going away.
Oh.
Nice.
But not making me as dizzy as well, which is weird.
Different kind of impact, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you want to get some more hot water? Ross has taken what we think is probably a blue bottle to the face, which is a particularly savage little jellyfish. Yeah, it sounds as though this is worse than the previous ones you've had, Ross, yeah?
I can confirm that is correct.
So what is this a hot flannel you're using at the moment?
Yeah, but the other ones, the hot flannel sort of worked. But this one's just not going away.
Really, the pain is the best case scenario. Worst case scenario are itching as the toxins basically go around your body. They start attacking your nervous system. If it got you in the mouth, your airways can actually sort of start to close up, which makes breathing a little bit difficult. And also as well, just kind of muscles going into spasm. And that's really where you have to sit there and assess whether it's kind of hospital type stings or you can carry on stinging, it's just a little bit painful stings. The other day I was found outside at 3 o'clock in the morning walking around naked because that was just the only way to get rid of the itching. And then also as well, there was a time when my muscles were just going into spasm and I basically lay here and watched night turn to day. Matt knocked on my door and then just said, Ross, I'm so sorry, it's time to swim again, the tide's changed. Which meant I didn't sleep at all and just did tides back to back with no sleep. A painful jellyfish sting is the best case scenario, because worst case scenario is going to stop you sleeping, it's going to stop your recovery, and again, it just means that the Great British Swim is not going to get done, or it's going to take that much longer. So my feud with the jellyfish continues, and I'm told I've got the giant jellyfish of Scotland to look forward to as well. So that's it for this week, guys. Because we've been crossing the Irish Sea, we've not really had any contact with the outside world. I've finally got signal, which means that I can actually read some of your messages. You have no idea how much they help, honestly, especially during the night swims, because it means that I can just spend, you know, a few minutes reading all your comments, you know, mulling over some of your questions. I've got to swim again in another 6 hours, so I need to get some much needed sleep. But I just wanted to say how much I really appreciate that. So seriously, come here, come in for the real thing. So for now, I'm gonna sleep. You've been amazing, and I'll see you next week.